The origins of Hope Street, well, you've got to take into consideration that a miller lived here. He built his house, he built the mill, and he named it Hope Street. It was William Hope, actually. Now, the spiritual link is that there was lots of sectarianism in Liverpool.
For a long time, Liverpool's had a bit of a bad history between the different Christian communities, between the Catholic and the Protestant communities. So Hope Street's seen as like a source of great hope and linking those two communities together in friendship and hope together.
And the likes of these two gentlemen, the Reverend Bishop Shepherd and this wonderful Archbishop Warlock, you know, united the two cathedrals. On the site of the Catholic Cathedral, the Metropolitan Cathedral, stood the biggest workhouse in the country, stood on the site of the Metropolitan Cathedral. And it was the workers in there that was incarcerated in these workhouses who actually built all around the likes of Hope Street and surrounding areas. The original site of the Anglican Cathedral that Charles Gilbert Scott actually built, you know, designed and built, wasn't the site here.
Well, there's a couple of reasons why it was chosen. One, we're on a quarry. This cathedral's actually built on a quarry, a sandstone quarry, and you'll notice that the cathedral's made out of that sandstone. Now, when the sandstone ran out, they used the quarry in Woolton. But this was a great site, and also it's got a great prominent position overlooking the Mersey and overlooking the city. And there's an old tradition that says that this was called Mount Zion, and so which symbolises the Holy Jerusalem. So for those three reasons, it was the perfect site really to build a magnificent cathedral.
We have everything here in Hope Street, and the likes of the Everyman Theatre, the Unity Theatre.
So if you want to be a writer, then the Everyman is the best place for you to go. If you are interested in forming a theatre company, then perhaps you should talk to us before coming to us. Perhaps talk to Hope Street, who can support early stages of development. We can pick people up when they've actually got something that they want to put on the stage.
It was about people's aspirations in 2008, really. I think 2008, you know, before and afterwards, has been sort of an iconic year for Liverpool. And I think a lot of people were sort of thinking about, you know, where was Liverpool at that particular time. What we tried to do was that the concept was to link the two cathedrals with a laser. And the laser actually carried sound, and the sounds which we actually carried were actually voices which we collected throughout Liverpool, from schools, from people on the street, including the Hope Street Festival. I think the most fascinating thing was sort of how people actually engaged with it. And I think part of that was to do with the two iconic buildings and also the idea of Hope Street.
Blackburn House, as it stands today, is a centre which engages women and the wider community into education and training.
You know, you've got the two cathedrals, the Philharmonic Hall, the Freemasons, and a few restaurants. Right smack bang in the middle of Hope Street now, you've got the old sacked Liverpool Dockers, who have actually got a community centre that help all the communities of Liverpool. So that's what we bring to this area. But if you've got a problem with your housing or your benefits or anything else, and you need somewhere to go, you come to Hope Street, basically, and you know, the Liverpool Dockers hopefully supply that. Engaging in the city sort of as an artist in 2008 and since then, what I've noticed is that, particularly around this particular area, there's a lot of hope and aspiration, and I think people believe in the city again.
It's got such a rich history of people wanting to give back to society. You know, John Blackburn and George Holt were both men that gave a lot to Liverpool.
It really is important that we stick by the name of the street, and certainly won't lose hope and, you know, battle against what's going to be thrown at us over the next few years.
Hope does give hope. People mingle around here. During the summer we have these fairs, and it's great. It's a great cultural place to come to, and it says it's absolutely wonderful, and I just love Hope Street. There is hope for Hope Street simply because of the wonderful people, the two cathedrals, the wonderful restaurants, the wonderful pubs, the bars, and yeah, I'm very pleased and I'm very happy to say hope is in Hope Street.